PNR Networks is a member of Patreon. Show your love for our shows by joining our ongoing fundraising campaign and get some fantastic perks in return. Check it out and become a Patreon sponsor. You can sign up at patreon.com, patreon.com/PNR Networks. And thanks for your support.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
It's Tuesday, April 25th, 2017, and from eCinemaOne.com and Subject Cinema, it's time to open the pipeline and check out the latest releases on DVD, Blu-ray, and on-demand streaming. This is Tuesday Digidex. I'm TC Kirkham. Debuting this week on DVD, Blu-ray, and on-demand streaming, the black comedy Catfight, starring Sandra Oh, Anne Hesh, Alicia Silverstone, and Amy Hill, not rated. Australian drama The Daughter, starring Jeffrey Rush, Nicholas Hope, Sam Neill, Miranda Otto, and Ewan Leslie, not rated. The thriller Detour, starring Ty Sheridan, Belle Powley, and Emery Cohen, rated R. Drama The Doodah Man, starring Glenn Morshower, Will Britton, and Catherine Willis, not rated. Horror thriller The Girl with All the Gifts, starring Gemma Arterton, Dominique Tipper, and Glenn Close, rated R. One of the darlings of this past Oscar season, the old-fashioned, Oscar-winning Hollywood musical La La Land, starring Oscar winner Emma Stone and Oscar nominee Ryan Gosling, rated PG-13. Direct-to-video actioner The Marine 5, Battleground, starring WWE superstar Mike The Miz Mizanin, his wife Maurice Mizanin, and Heath Miller, rated R. And the action sequel Underworld, Blood Wars, starring Kate Beckinsale, Theo James, Tobias Menzies, and Charles Dance, rated R. Out on the Criterion Collection this week, Juzo Itami's 1985 food-oriented classic Tampopo, and Francis Ford Coppola's black and white 1983 take on S.E. Hinton's classic novel Rumblefish. Debuting from the small screen this week, Animal Kingdom Season 1, The Affair Season 3, Night Shift Seasons 1 and 2 in separate sets, and Paradise, the complete series. Hitting Netflix this week, romantic drama Long Night, Short Mornings, starring Shiloh Fernandez, not rated. Disney's critically acclaimed real-life chess drama Queen of Katwe, starring David Oyelowo, Lupita Nyong'o, and Medina Nawanga, rated PG. Netflix original war drama Sandcastle, starring Henry Cavill and Nicholas Hoult, rated TVMA, and two recent riveting American experience documentaries, Oklahoma City and Ruby Ridge. And on Amazon Prime this week, something very special for horror fans out there, the previously unavailable classic 1975 TV film Trilogy of Terror, starring actress Karen Black in 3 different roles throughout 3 different stories. It's a Halloween classic. Most of today's new releases are available on both DVD and Blu-ray, although in some cases manufacturers will release titles only in one format. Check your favorite online source for DVD and Blu-ray releases to find if your preferred format is available. Most major film titles are also usually available for streaming and download through multiple sites on the same day as DVD release. Check your favorite online streaming services to see if your favorite films are available to stream or download. For the lowdown on what's hitting U.S. theaters every weekend, check out 3 Minute Weekend, your complete guide to all the new theatrical releases every Friday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, available on this same feed through most podcast services or directly from our website at eCinemaOne.com. Please remember to check out PNR Network's premier weekly film podcast, Subject Cinema, with yours truly and my lovely co-host Kim Brown. Now in its second decade, it's full of reviews, news, commentary, and a whole lot of laughs. You can check it out every Sunday evening at eCinemaOne.com and SubjectCinema.com, or subscribe to your favorite podcast service, including iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, TuneIn.com, YouTube, and many others. Just search your favorite service for Subject Cinema. If you enjoy Tuesday Digidex each week, please consider joining our Patreon campaign. Your generous recurring monthly support will help give us a chance to upgrade our equipment and bring you more news, features, coverage, and shows, and make our current shows and websites get bigger and better. You support a show you like, we give you some cool perks in return, and you're not supporting just Tuesday Digidex, but all of the PNR Networks family. Monthly donations start at just $2, and we really appreciate your patronage and support. So become a Patreon supporter. Click on the giant orange Patreon button on any PNR Networks website, or go directly for all the scoop at patreon.com/PNR Networks. That's going to do it for this week's edition of Tuesday Digidex. Please join me every Tuesday morning for all the DVD, Blu-ray, and on-demand releases in the U.S. And don't forget to subscribe so you're up to date on the latest releases as soon as the show goes up. You can subscribe through iTunes, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, and other popular podcast sites, and also through Roku. Find out how at the eCinemaOne website. I'll see you this Friday on 3 Minute Weekend, but for now, for Tuesday Digidex, I'm TC Kirkham. See you next week.
Welcome to the Really Awful Movies podcast, a celebration of low-budget cinema.
Is another apocalyptical prediction about to come true. Winds of death will sweep across the world, and whole continents will be cast adrift in an ocean of blood.
Chris, and along with Jeff, we're bringing you the very best and worst of horror, sci-fi, action, exploitation, kung fu, and women in prison movies from the 1970s to today. Be sure and check out reallyawfulmovies.com for reviews, interviews, lists, and terrific movie giveaways.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
Podcasting's choice. From coast to coast, continent to continent, right here 24/7.